right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people. Also, freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform where they give you updated news and information on all the activities happening in Biafran territory. Please subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed, and make sure you turn on your notification because that is the only way you can get notified whenever we drop our spanking news. Now, straight up to the issue, and the video you are about to watch is a true life story of what actually, led to the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, using his life experience to also rate how Biafrans has actually been going through a lot of issues. During his visit to the United States of America, I think US, is it US or UK? The last visit he had, United Kingdom. One of the audience called, and made reference to a particular, video, or a particular video he posted, long time ago. That was when he started newly. And that was the experience he had at Heathrow, Heathrow Airport. How he was lambasted by the UK officials. And it was a very crazy one. And this is because of how the country has actually placed every individual. I was watching a video on social media. A man came out on social media and he was admonishing young people, on how they have actually destroyed their future, or rather, they've destroyed their names by living dirty life, because of the cybercrime and all that in Nigeria, in Poland. You cannot go to Poland and open a bank account as a Nigerian. That is how Nigeria is bad. That is the level the politicians have put Nigeria into. And it is affecting every other individual. So when you hear, people like Onyedo Mazenamde Kano, the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, and the rest of Biafrans who have been diligently, fighting for the restoration of Biafra, talk about Biafra is all we have. You do not understand. You do not understand why you need to leave this contraption called Nigeria. The country itself has given every individual residing in the country currently, for now, because Biafra have not come, we still have the Nigerian passport we use, ID card and all that. So you're still seen as a Nigerian in as much as we are all Biafran. But because of the fact that Biafran hasn't come, you're termed generally as a Nigerian. But honestly, it is just for a while, because the freedom that we have been seeking for is here. You have to understand that Biafra is all you have. And you have to do everything possible to support and to make sure that this freedom comes as quickly as possible. So enjoy this wonderful video from the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa as he reviewed this ordeal, and he went further to speak concerning the way forward and how Biafra will be a better land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Other videos are, light arguments on the issues trending in Biafran land. Enjoy.
Please. I thank Prime Minister for visiting us in UK today, and without wasting time, I'm just going to use £200 to present to him Abacha and Afufa. I'm from Enugu State, precisely Unateze, Naira Unateze, and Abacha and Afufa is very trending when I was growing up. So I welcome our Prime Minister and I serve him with Abacha and Afufa. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that, Abacha and Afufa. Thank you. We appreciate. Esther Efidon, please, can you open your mic and speak? Esther, are you there? Okay, while we wait for Esther Ophidium, Chidera Oji, open your mic, please, and speak. Chidera Oji, are you there? Okay, Esther, your mic is open. Esther.
Yeah, I'm here.
How many?
Okay, Chidera, go ahead.
Am I coming out?
Esther, yes, Esther.
Can you hear me?
Chidera, please, can you just wait for Esther, please? Chidera, please wait for Esther. Esther, go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me? Good evening, everybody.
Yes, we can hear you.
My hero.
1 minute, please.
My prime minister, my hero. Well, I want to go into so many questions. Greeting to the cabinet. Let me just ask one question because the time is limiting. Simon, when you were transiting in London and you were delayed, you told the man you will return. Were you thinking of what is happening now at that time? My prime minister, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What is the question? I'm sorry.
My question is, when you were passing on transit in London, the immigration delayed you. After they cleared you, say you will come back. Now I'm asking, did you have the premonition that this is what you'll be doing at that time?
How did you remember that?
I remember it because I've been following and I don't sleep until I hear from you.
Well, before that time, I have wished and prayed to God for an opportunity to deal with Nigeria. So
thank God Nina Pinyo Hosenayas, I will cut time short. I'm supporting your visit. I can't make many abacha, but it for with so many of us. So welcome to London, my hero. I'm supporting with 50 pounds. I've put the mic down now so that I don't waste time. Am I still connected?
Thank you, Esther. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I think Prime Minister has wanted to make a comment on what your question. PM, please go ahead.
No, actually, you know, I'm just surprised that she's asking about the story of that. So I'm looking at her, and I don't know how she have that in her, she carry it in her mind. It's kind of surprising, but there are a lot of things that you know, that made people to behave certain way towards their oppressors. You know, we have history of our people that were sold into slavery, and they rebelled against the masters or the buyers. So that's who we are. It's just that this has happened for a very long time. I'm telling you that every small child, you know, every young person that is from Biafra, thinking freely, will do exactly the way I'm doing. And that's why a lot of people are saying there are thousands of Simon, there are thousands of Mazinam Dekano. That is who we are. Only that the enemy has used terrorism to install fear, and because of they actually execute it, that's why nobody is actually talking. So when we have opportunity to stay in a safe place to fight our enemy, we fight with everything in us. So when this happened to me in the United Kingdom, in Heathrow Airport, I know that a day will come. In fact, I know I went back. I went back to make some trouble there with my European passport. So And I was very satisfied with what I did in Heathrow that day. So, but it was not enough. The point is that the leaders in Africa has failed. It's not just about this Nigeria thing in Africa, and that's why many of us are Pan-Africanists. And so we cannot have all the natural resources. Biafra is going to be the beginning of civilization. We can't have all the natural resources. The position our resources put us, we should have free travel access to the United Kingdom, but it is not there. You suffer, you know, for you to get a visa, you will be molested, you will be insulted, you will be, you know, cajoled by people who are not even equal to what you are, intellectual-wise, educationally, and all that. They will be at the embassy to insult you because you carry Nigeria passport, and because the people who are making laws and policies in international relation with these countries are nomadic people. They are Fulanis who does not know anything about governance. They go into agreement, into negotiation that put you into this particular situation where you can struggle to get a visa. So in Biafra, we will make sure that we go into a relationship, into an international relationship or treaty that will put the Biafra citizen first. So if you know that you want to do business with us, you must know that our citizens are number one, just the way they do in the United Kingdom. The way they put their citizens first is the same way we're going to put Biafra citizens first. And who is more important than each other? Is it you that is looking for our resources, that is building your city, powering your electricity, your nuclear plant, everything? You don't have the resources. You don't have natural resources to build nuclear plant. We have it. So who need each other more? They need us more than we need them. And this is the difference. This is what they are trying to avoid. This is the reason they don't want us to be free. But we have come here to learn that in the secret they have. We know it. So we need them. They need us more than we need them, because what they are using to power London is coming from us. Everything they use to power the energy that gives you electricity using nuclear plant. What they use today to give you electricity in London is nuclear plant. Do they have the natural resources to build nuclear plant? The answer is no. We have it. So if you can have this kind of things that they need more than any other person, why wouldn't they recognize the fact that your citizens should be given some kind of preferential treatment by allowing you to come to the United Kingdom and go back at least 3 months? Brazil have this kind of agreement. Brazil doesn't have anything compared to what we give to the outside world. But every citizen of Brazil can travel to Europe free of charge without visa for 3 months. What stops you, the Africans, to negotiate such? Because the people that are ruling you in Africa are morons, stupid people. And we have come to change it, and it will start from Biafra. So a lot of experiences that we have had, very bad one, is boiling and bringing what we are doing today. And we are going to also solve this problem with the anger, accumulated anger. Thank you.
Video today, discouraging people, you know, talking down, discouraging people, and making people passing the wrong informations, negative informations, negative energies. They are passing through their radios, and they are now, when you look at them, the thing is that they can never be stable. I remember we used to have somebody, like I said, he is Judge Money, the one that will palm his hair one side, and the girlfriend will be one side, while they make Biafra broadcast. And we used to have, like you said, the one that have everything.
That Bobrisky.
Bobrisky. Yeah. We have Bobrisky.
Thank you.
Maze, my honorable minister, you're welcome. Enter studio, Sonny. I beg.
I was Sonny. I will catch you if I chop your head there.
Enter studio. We leave the mic in for you. Chill.
Hi, Jesus of Nazareth. Massive, I swear. You see, I thank God for Simon. That was, I think, last year December. I was where I was. I think I was in the wandering. I was by the water. I was meditating, and a voice came to me, said, "If there is no Simon, for instance, that time they did Mazin Nankano. Simon, do you know why Simon is quite hated? Even you, because when these narcissians or this toxic demonic individual sold Mazin Nandakan, when we are talking about all these things so that we can be able to reflect, not just, oh, it has happened, we move forward. No, sometimes also you have to, you also have to think what happened. Why did what happened happen this way? See, they sold Mazin Nandakan and they believe that now from nowhere,
Disaster.
Simon that is the main problem, because when the Nazis find out that you have already unmasked them, you become their worst enemy on earth. Means you cut off their pipe of supply. If you're fan about right, white, blue, no way. You see? They know who's Simon Obokara, they know him. If Biafra understands what I understand deeply, not by saying it by word, these are very dangerous individuals. Dealing with them one by one is more dangerous. Having them as a girlfriend, you're finished. Having them as a wife, you're finished. Having them as a pastor, and they always want to hide in a very prominent places and to cover their mask, like in Kenan and Kuwait. Have you seen his face before? Look at it, idiot. How can you be following a man that is on mask? It's like so at the time I think about this thing in Simba. Why should I be following somebody who is somewhere there? And Simon is always with me here. I am here with Ugo. I am here with Ajere, with some of our platform members. Even none of them say, I can feel here, but someone is somewhere there now saying, every day in Radio Biafra, and you check that Radio Biafra, you see the narcissistic centrum or their thing running around. Go and listen to the Radio Biafra, even up to now. That same name, about 2018, every day, that same topic, you can never even see them. What do? They will just come and create a scene. Everybody will begin to shout. That was the one about Achawugo nke why. The one that was somebody sent me. I see somebody placing my photo on. I never spoke for since 2 years, and somebody put my photo. I am looking for this guy. Simon, I've taken your money. Now you are crying, and now no, you should move on. I didn't give nobody money. You see, it is called gaslighting. What they want is that I'm on a Tiafama, then I will enter online and be saying, hey, don't call my name again. They don't know. And when him mutter for Mazin and silence, you matter the power in silence, bro. You are the king. And you will never make a mistake. If you become someone who doesn't react according to a scratch in the body, you will go far. And this is the power. He have become buttered now. I carry this power come. If you like, say anything, I will stay where I am. Ike kawa be the checker. Owu kawa be the checker.
Ike de no de. Ike de no de.
This one that be the checker.
Ike ga we Ike be the checker.
Santum santorum ke nko na pe.
Santu santuga.
Ai mba gagandu garantuga. Gagandu. Bam ke nke ibu na akpagharị ba ike ibu na uche power.
Hello.
Pastor,
hold on. Caller not here, Mazi. Ndewo. Oh, the Mamazi, Ndewo. Ndewo, sir.
animal worship program. Okay, think the now you can more for the ma only I am you are for my go one minute. Yes. One minute. You see again. Mazo Congo. You were for any chat. But also the rich like it. What is you ever there? But I'm where they could buy you, I'm very happy. Oh, dear, oh, level. Oh, one again. You were for any oh, dear. So, on the see, I like a program today. Oh, Mazi, I'm going to Mazi, I did it. All the idea, I'm congratulating Nandi from the over. But I'm not busy. And my say, congratulations. Yeah, and I had a tape out that one. Yeah,
I got to take out the jam.
I reckon
Janitere powder, janitere anointing. When they talk about anointing in Namdi, hey, oh yeah, how much you want to use?
I didn't
Anointing Namdi, but anointing, but oh wow, anointing the. Ewana ike dị n'ode n'ode.
Maazị Ugo na jere na-echetere egwu ha na-agụ mgba n'ọlụ ụmụ oke ibiri gbakọ ego ha na-agụ mgba ịgbara mgba mgbara n'ute ịgbara mgba na-awụghị ọgụ ịgbara mgba mgbara n'ute.
What you don't know is bigger than you.
It's bigger than you. All right, call us online, please. Now you show fe.
So, like I was saying, when that I shall go.
I connected him to my computer, but I'm my guy we see. One chance but again, batakwa with my phone. But I have to go and add this in Konyara. But I'm gonna leave this channel here. So I'm step out a bit. Thank you.
Okay. I didn't take a letter now. Okay, thank you. Yes.
Okay. So, Mazokongwa, as we were saying, or as I was saying, when you go back, flashback, you will find out that these narcissist people are like when the children of Israel were leaving the land of Egypt, their form left with the children of Israel. You know, when they left, there were great multitude that left with them. And those great multitudes were those that corrupted the real Israelites. They were the ones that insinuated them to begin to rebel against Moses, to begin to, oppose Moses, fight Moses. Are you the only one that speak to God? After all, God speak to me before you were born. And I know the day after all, you have this, you have that. We greet you, Princess AG. We greet you. So when you talk of Biafra, you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been dealing with this group of people. From beginning, he has been dealing with them and he has been handling them until we get to the point where he was kidnapped. And this set of people are the people that masterminded his kidnap. Like you said, after masterminding his kidnap, they made sure they kidnapped him. And they were the same people that came out to start crying, oh, when Nnamdi Kanu, someone ever know what happened to him. Someone ever is not good for you. Someone ever will someone ever will deal with you. Oh, no. Nigerian government. Why they were the original people that masterminded and they carried out and they sold and they squanderized the money without balance.
Ugo, you see, do you know why I'm not trying to cut you off? If you read the Bible, I'm a Bible student. There's something that happened that God swear by himself that the Amalekites shall be punished. If you read, I think that was 1 Samuel, if I still First Samuel chapter 15, verse 2. If you can put it here, the Lord said, He said, I will punish. He said, this is what the Lord said. If you open that scripture, He said, I will punish the Amalekites. Do you know why? First Samuel, put it for me. First Samuel.
Let me look for it.
Look for the First Samuel chapter 15, verse 2. If you put it here, we're going to see why God wants to punish some certain individuals. He wants to punish them because of what they did to Israel, as the Lord commanded Moses. He said, destroy them, because these people do not, any man or any woman who don't want to Biafra to pass. Let me tell you, people think that when we die, it is over. They think that this is only where we are.
You said First Samuel what?
First Samuel chapter 15. Put it, let me see if it is correct. My head, I can work. First Samuel chapter 15.
15 verses.
First Samuel 15. Let's start from verse number 1. First Samuel 15. Just put it and we'll read down from that particular Old Testament. You know. So, you see, God swear to punish some certain people because of what they did to the choosing. All these narcissistic people hiding under Biafra, you would think that you have betrayed Mazen Nandekano, but your punishment is waiting for you. And he said, yeah. He said, thus said the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalekite did to Israel, which is Biafra, how he did wait for him in the way when he camped up in Egypt. When we are frustrated, we want to liberate ourselves from the hands of the zoo. We want to come out from the Nigerian government. We want to separate. We want to become who God has called us to be. And someone stands like somewhere waiting for us to destroy. You will surely receive your own prize. Man is not only on this temporal world. If you die, you come back again and suffer. Yes. Wow. God will punish Amalekites for what they did to Israel. Why? Because Israel just let us pass. Like Numbers chapter 21 and 22, 23. If you read it, just let us pass. They went and consult somebody, consult consult all the idiots to come and lay hands on people. That not every man you lay hands. Not every man. You see, Mazen Nandekano, those people who plot the rendition of Mazen Nandekano, even their unborn children now are suffering it already on the spiritual realm. If we understand the frequency of this universe, you will never afford to do somebody evil. You will never afford to betray your own personal brother. You will never, in fact, you will hang yourself and die when you think of doing somebody evil. God punished the Amalekites because of what they did to Israel. And he said, Samuel also said unto Saul, the Lord sent me to anoint thee to be king over the people. Now, verse 2, put the verse 2 up. He said, thus said the Lord of hosts, I remember that which the Amalekite did. God will never forget what people did to Mazen Nandekano. Blind his face, ties his hand, and put him on a particular private jet. That man who owned that private jet, your generation will never have money to buy private jet. Even they will die on bicycle driving. If God will also give him an opportunity to buy a bicycle. Because of what you did to an empathy who God sent to deliver people. According to the book of Isaiah chapter number 61, he said, the Spirit of the Lord is upon this man, and they want to breach him. Killing Mazen Nandekano or bringing him back is wasting a whole lot of generational, I could say, awareness or deliverance. Mazugo, what we're doing is not ordinary. What the problem black people have, especially some Zoo and some of our affiliated toxic brothers, is they only concerned about if I eat now, I die. But the choosing one like Mazen Nandekano, Mazen Simon Ekpa, they lay down their life so that they can be able to rescue their generation and have only what we call posterity. Na book, Mazen Nandekano, Simon Ekpa, or you myself. This is all what we want. But when you come here, you're going to stay here forever. No, you should die, you come back. When Elijah ran of chasing Jezebel, he come back as John the Baptist, and his head was given to a baby for birthday. For birthday party. So you must accomplish the good work of God here. If you don't do it, you will die and God will bring you back and you will suffer. And the yellow one and kemo was I swear.
So, Mazindewo, thank you so much. Well, I have my wonderful sister here, Wari sister. But Wari sister, before you come in,
Wari sister, long time.
sister before she go put mouth here for ya. I know. I pray say she no go fight you here today.
Make she fight me now. We'll come out. Make she meet me for Japan Junction. We'll fight and there.
we go just wait. So, like I was saying, when you see these people you are talking about from beginning, they have been there, and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been dealing with them, and then they have been replicating, and he has been dealing with them, and he dealt with them to the point. The only thing they succeeded in is delaying him, but they never succeeded in stopping him, because their original intention was to stop him, but they could not. So they succeeded in delaying him. That is what our prime minister used to say, that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu move one step, they pull him back 20 steps.
That's it.
Yeah. So when they thought they have finally succeeded in stopping him by kidnapping him with the Nigerian government, and then they came out to throw their Otro Kanelu, they began to celebrate. From nowhere, not knowing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has found somebody that what this 100 men he has been looking for, and this man from nowhere sprang up, boom! And when he sprang up, somebody like Nelly Ofwebu came in. The same thing. They came in like angels of light. We want to expose those that were behind kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And she began to expose them. We all came, we embraced her, we hugged her, we kissed her, we loved her. We followed her, we listened to her, not knowing that she was luring everybody into the den of destruction. And when she felt she has finally succeeded in bringing us all into this pit, she shut the pit, not knowing that God Almighty made the pit was everywhere heaven.
Of course,
What she thought was a coverage was originally open heaven.
Yes.
So when she felt she has shut the pit, that was where we saw heaven. That was when Mazi Simon Ekpa really came up to tell the world,
and unmask them.
The real servant of Mazi Nnamdi.
Mazi, don't forget our title. Our title says unmasking. Simon came and unmasked them.
Okay. Mazi Simon Ekpa came back in another form.
Yes.
He came back after Nelly Ofwebu thought she has succeeded in covering Mazi Simon Ekpa with the mask of Biafra, and the Biafra is dead.
I agree with you.
Mazi Simon Ekpa came to tell her that Biafra can never die. Biafra can never be buried. Biafra is not fraud. And today, Mazi Simon Ekpa has raised army, and the army for this Biafra. This Mazi Simon Ekpa has not only raised 100 men for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but raised millions of men.
That my number you put there is not correct. There is 06.
But it's the one is the number you gave to me.
No. Now you. It's you must remove the 2. It is plus 316343 plus 3163. Okay, maybe let me give it to you. Okay, wait, let me plus 31 with before. Now the correct one here. In case of anyone who actually on the phone, because